In a world that often demands our attention and help, where the noise of daily life can be overwhelming, the ancient philosophy of Stoicism offers a refreshingly realistic perspective, one that has stood the test of time. Stoicism, founded in Athens in the 3rd century BC, emphasizes virtue, reason, and living in harmony with the natural order of the universe. It teaches us to align our actions with our values. Instead of allowing ourselves to be swept away by the tumultuous waves of external events, Stoicism teaches us to stand firm, anchored in our own internal principles. This inner strength is what allows us to maintain calmness and composure. At the heart of this philosophy lies the idea that true happiness and fulfillment are not found in chasing fleeting pleasures or giving in to every request for help, but in cultivating inner peace and living a virtuous life. This inner peace is achieved through self-discipline and mindfulness. This might seem counterintuitive at first, especially in a society that often equates busyness with productivity. Don't we have a moral obligation to help those in need? This question often arises when we consider the balance between self-care and altruism. While compassion and kindness are important virtues, Stoicism encourages us to apply these qualities with discernment. It asks us to weigh our actions carefully. Offering ourselves indiscriminately to every person or situation can leave us depleted, ineffective, and in some cases may even do more harm than good. This depletion can hinder our ability to help effectively in the long run. Stoicism urges us to consider not just the act of helping itself, but also its potential consequences, both for ourselves and for those we aim to assist. This reflective approach ensures our help is meaningful and sustainable. By understanding the basic principles of Stoicism, we can learn to approach the question of helping others with wisdom and clarity. This understanding allows us to make more thoughtful and impactful decisions. This essay delves into the heart of Stoic philosophy, exploring its ideas about self-control, acceptance, and the importance of focusing on what is within our control. It provides a roadmap for navigating life's challenges with grace. Through the teachings of Stoic masters like Seneca and Marcus Aurelius, we will discover how to cultivate a life of purpose and tranquility while navigating the complexities of helping and being helped. Their wisdom offers a timeless guide for modern dilemmas. At the core of Stoicism lies the unwavering belief that virtue is the sole good, the ultimate measure of a life well lived. This principle, championed by the founder of Stoicism, Zeno of Citium, posits that living a virtuous life is the ultimate aim of human existence, transcending all other pursuits and desires. Virtue in the Stoic sense encompasses wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance, qualities that allow us to live in accordance with nature and reason, guiding our actions and decisions. This emphasis on virtue has profound implications for how we approach the act of helping, shaping both our intentions and methods. Stoics argue that our primary duty is not to alleviate every instance of suffering we encounter, but to ensure that our actions align with virtue, maintaining integrity and purpose. This means carefully considering whether our help is truly beneficial, or if it might inadvertently reinforce negative patterns or create dependencies, thus doing more harm than good. Seneca, the Roman Stoic philosopher and statesman, eloquently articulates this principle in his writings. Wherever there is a human being, there is an opportunity for kindness, an opportunity to practice virtue. However, he also cautions against misplaced compassion, stating, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor." This highlights the importance of discernment in our actions. These words remind us that true generosity stems not from a sense of obligation or a desire for external validation, but from a place of inner abundance and a genuine desire to contribute to the well-being of others, fostering a deeper connection. Stoicism teaches us to approach helping not as a burden or a chore, but as an opportunity to exercise our virtues and live in accordance with our highest selves, enriching both our lives and the lives of those we touch. A fundamental principle of Stoicism is the dichotomy of control. This principle, elucidated by Epictetus, another prominent Stoic philosopher, emphasizes the importance of distinguishing between what is under our control and what lies outside of it. We have complete control over our thoughts, emotions, and actions, while external events such as the actions of others, natural disasters, or unforeseen circumstances are ultimately outside our sphere of influence. Applying this principle to the realm of helping others, Stoics advocate for focusing our energy and efforts on what we can truly impact. We can offer a listening ear, a shoulder to cry on, or words of encouragement and support. We can share our knowledge, skills, and resources to empower others to overcome their challenges. However, we cannot force anyone to change their behavior, to make different choices, or to follow a path they are not ready to embrace. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, wrote in his personal journal, Meditations, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." By internalizing this wisdom, we can release the need to control outcomes and instead focus on aligning our intentions and actions with our values. This allows us to approach helping others with a sense of equanimity, knowing that we have done our best within the confines of what we can control. Section 4. The external validation trap, finding strength within. In a world often driven by external validation and the pursuit of social approval, Stoicism offers a refreshing antidote, the pursuit of inner peace and self-mastery. Stoics believe that true happiness and fulfillment do not depend on the opinions or actions of others, but on living in accordance with our own values and principles. This inward focus has significant implications for how we approach helping others. If our desire to help stems from a need for external validation, to be seen as a good person, or to receive praise and recognition, we risk becoming entangled in a web of expectations and attachments. This can lead to disappointment, resentment, and a sense of depletion when our efforts are not met with the desired response. Seneca wisely observed, "There is no great genius without a mixture of madness." In the context of helping, this reminds us that our efforts should come from a place of genuine compassion and a desire to contribute to the well-being of others, rather than a need to be perceived in a particular light. By cultivating inner strength and independence, we can free ourselves from the tyranny of external validation and approach helping others with a sense of detachment from outcomes. This allows our actions to flow from a place of genuine generosity and compassion, free from the need for recognition or reward. Section 5. The serenity of acceptance, embracing the unchangeable. One of the most liberating aspects of Stoicism is its embrace of acceptance. Stoics recognize that the universe operates according to its own laws, and that many things are beyond our control. This understanding brings a profound sense of freedom as it allows us to release the burden of trying to control the uncontrollable. Instead of railing against life's injustices or trying to force outcomes to conform to our desires, Stoicism encourages us to accept what is, to find peace in the present moment, and to focus our energies on what we can influence. This shift in perspective can transform our experience of life, making us more resilient and adaptable. This principle of acceptance has profound implications for how we approach helping others. It teaches us to recognize the limits of our influence and to respect the autonomy of those we aim to assist. We may encounter individuals who are resistant to change, stuck in self-destructive patterns, or unwilling to accept our help. These situations can be challenging, but they also offer an opportunity to practice true compassion and understanding. In these situations, Stoicism teaches us to practice detachment from outcomes. This does not mean that we stop caring, rather it means that we care without being attached to specific results. We can offer our support, guidance, and resources, but ultimately we must respect the agency and choices of others. This respect is a form of love and an acknowledgement of their journey. Marcus Aurelius reminds us in Meditations, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." By cultivating thoughts of acceptance and understanding, we can enhance our own well-being. By accepting the things we cannot change, we free ourselves from unnecessary suffering and create space for greater peace and tranquility in our own lives. This acceptance is a powerful tool for personal growth and emotional stability. This acceptance does not equate to indifference or apathy. It is an active and conscious choice to focus on what we can control and let go of what we cannot. Rather, it is an acknowledgement that we cannot force others to change or to walk paths they are not ready to embrace. This understanding fosters patience and empathy. Our role is to offer support, not to impose our will or expectations. In doing so, we honor the individuality and freedom of others. By embracing acceptance, we can approach helping others with a sense of equanimity, knowing that we have done our best within the constraints of what is within our control. This approach not only benefits those we assist, but also enriches our own lives with a deeper sense of peace and fulfillment. If you found this video insightful, please give it a thumbs up, share it, and subscribe to our channel for more content on Stoic philosophy and personal growth. Your support helps us continue creating valuable content for our community. Thank you for watching.